Hey there, Papa's Posse. Don't forget about that QR code. Take you to my eBay, YouTube, and Instagram page. Well, welcome back to the channel there, Papa's Posse. Once again, it's time for Papa's comic books, coffee, and more. Well, welcome back to the channel, Papa's Posse. It's Papa's comic books, coffee, and more. And today we have Youngblood, number 5, $2.50 in 1993. Title of the story, Let's Rock, by Rob Liefeld and Eric Stevenson. Now, before we begin, don't forget, this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's see what's going on. Continued resistance is useless, mortals. I have claimed the mind of your comrade, and unless profit is surrendered to me, the rest of you shall share his fate. Shaft personal log entry. 20 minutes ago, Die Hard and Bedrock disappeared through an alien teleportation device called Crash Tunnel. Their mission stem the flow of disciples who had attacked Gate International in search of the man called Prophet. Mere moments after they entered the tunnel, the disciples stopped coming. But now we're faced with far greater threat. Now we're faced with ourselves. Get ready, folks. As soon as I give the word, I want things to start happening in a hurry. We know what Bedrock's capable of, so take him down first. Wild Mane, I want you to run interference while Brahma and Gray move into the position. You up to it? You up to it? I've been up to it. The real cute question should be, is your stony friend here up to me? As Wild Mane leaps into the action, I have to admire his bravado in the face of such sheer adversity. I'm not real sure who he is or his fellow berserkers are, but they've definitely earned my trust. Once Wild Mane on top of the bedrock, he does everything he can to stay here, which unfortunately is not enough. It's a valiant effort, though, and one that buys Brahma and Gray enough time to move in, close enough to take Rock down for the count. Kaboom, but even as we make headway on one front. What happens? It proves a hollow victory as we turn to witness Prophet's defeat at the hands of Darkthorn. With Prophet down, Darkthorn opens his crash tunnels once more. This time, however, it's not giant androids that spring forth, but a legion of winged demons. It takes all of our combined might to ward off their attack. And even then, it seems like we're barely keeping our heads above water. Even so, I'm helpless to do anything but watch as Darkthorn takes down Cougar's Brahma, what remain of the Berserkers, leaving only Sentinel to prevent him from making off with the still unconscious Prophet. Come on, you monster! I may be down, but I'm not out. Not yet, anyway. Let's see what you've got. And then Darkthorn swats Sentinel aside like he was nothing more than a pesky child. But in doing so, creates a window of opportunity for Photon. Foolish dogs. Why do you persist in this pointless battle? Your continued defiance will gain you nothing, lest what you seek is a swift and painful death. As Darkthorn blasts away at Photon, I start to realize how slim our chances actually are. It's going to take nothing short of a miracle to get us out of this one. What happens next, though, isn't exactly what I had in mind. They're idiots, every freaking one of them. Can't they see how bloody unstoppable this guy is? Who am I to complain, though? This could all work out to my advantage. If I can just get one of them to get me out of this psychic dampener. Riptide, Vogue, you gotta let me loose. I can take this guy. Yeah, and all of us with him give us a break. Sapphire. Don't be ridiculous, Riptide. You know I'm the only one capable of defeating him. Please. As much as I hate to admit it, he's got a point. What do you think, Vogue? I think I'd rather free a rabid dog, judging by the way things are going, though. We don't have much choice. Yeah, well, I'll give you two guesses what you can do with your retribution, Darkthorn. You were a fool to defy me, Kirby. So much could have been yours had you not sided against me. But this is but this is in the past. Your moment of retribution is at hand. Old fool! There's no escaping destiny. It has been foretold in the prophecy that you saying that you caused all this mess just to fulfill some kind of prophecy? I've got to tell you, buddy, that's pretty freaking lame. Who? Your worst nightmare, scumbag. And then some. Phew, that's showing him, kid. But what the heck took you so long? It's a long story, old fella. Now sit back and watch. I'm on a roll. Insolent fool, do you truly believe yourself a match for the consummate power of Darkthorn? Your puny might is nothing before me. Yeah, well, how about I start grinding your bones to dust with my puny might, bud? Think you can handle that? Believe me, I'd love to see you try. And someday you shall whelp, but not today. Defeating you now would be too simple a triumph. When compared to the satisfaction I might one day take in bending you already blackened soul to my will, it would be hollow victory indeed. Until such time, beware. So, it's over, just like that? Not a chance, Gray. Blackthorn may be on the run, but he's not beaten yet. That part's up to us, right, Kirby? You said it, Cross, but I'm afraid I ain't gonna be going back with you. This prophet guy, something about him seems real familiar to me, so I'm gonna stick around and help him out for a while. I know this is pretty all and all, but don't worry about it, old friend. I understand. Do what you have to do. In the meantime, though, I think it's time we were. And with that, the berserkers disappear without a trace, leaving the rest of us to wonder what happened to Die Hard and the Bruce Willis. It's me, all right. Shaft a little worse for the wear, but at least I made it back in one piece. Thanks to Cross, I got out just before the crash tunnel closed. And as near as I can tell, we prevented Darkthorn from achieving his aims here on Earth. Yeah, whatever they actually were, I'm still not too clear on exactly what happened. Yeah, what's up with that? I've got a headache that won't quit, and I can't remember anything past running into that crazy tunnel. I sure wish someone would clue me in on for a change. Hey, as far as I'm concerned, the important thing is that this whole debacle is over. I just wish you guys didn't have to get mixed up in it. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to repay you for all your help someday. Right now, though, it looks like me and Prophet here are going to head out. Yeah, during the battle, I lost contact with my communication satellite, Doc, and it is imperative that I reestablish that link. In other words, we need a ride, not that you owe us any favors or nothing. A few minutes later, we're pretty much ready to get out of here, and as usual, Bedrock's got to have the last word. Directing Orbiting Communications Command, Ed, you know, one thing still bugs me about all this. Who's gonna clean up the mess? Fiend, that means it's over. And then we have Brigade for another day. Hope you enjoyed that little reading. And don't forget, this book and others is available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. As Papa and everyone else always say,
that was easy.
Until next time, Papa is out.